All right, good morning, Rockhounds. It's 7 a.m. We're out here at the Illinois River, and today I brought my good friend.
Hey everybody, I'm Rockhound Quest.
And we're gonna find some magnetite. We've got some really high-powered magnets here. Oh, yeah, they're like 500 pull strength or something along those lines. And I've heard there is some of this material called Awaruite that is the same material meteorites are made out of. And so if we get real lucky, we're gonna find some of that. But I also got my trick up the sleeve because one of the locals here owns a crystal shop, and if we don't find anything, we're gonna go talk to him and see what kind of advice he can offer us. Okay, so this is super interesting right here. We're going from one type of solid rock, what looks to be maybe granite or something. No, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe like basalt or something along these lines, right? But then you have what I assume to be the ancient river bed that came through here. And this is all large gravels, you know, size of my hand coming through here. And so I wonder if this would be a good place. It looks like somebody might have already been doing a little bit of work here. And there's also a hole right here. That's a deep one. Yeah, so I'm kind of confused here. This looks like concrete, like old worn away concrete, which, I mean, sometimes they do put concrete on the sides of road cuts if there's heavy erosion, but I'm not sure, like, did they put like riprap in here and then concrete everything, or did they cut the road and spray it with concrete, or is this a type of sedimentary rock? I mean, what do we got going on here? It looks like concrete though. That does not look like concrete, and that's red clays too. $8 mountain. All right, so you can definitely see a bunch of these clays that are holding a lot of these old river rock here. A lot of it going on here, but I'm not really sure what exactly is going on quite yet. Rockhound Quest and I just arrived here, and we were actually going over to our location, but heading up the hill a little bit from the restroom stop there, and we just happened to see this, and so we had to stop and check it out. So let's look at that.
This is where I was looking at earlier. You can see somebody's clearly been here before.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, did you see down in there? Does it look like actual concrete? I mean, you know.
No, I don't think this is concrete, because you can see that as they're digging deeper and deeper in there, that it's just going further and further in. So this is definitely not like some wall surface. This looks actually like a riverbed or something of that nature, because look at all the round rock. It's all clearly worn down and smoothed out, and you can see that it keeps going. So this looks like a riverbed. It's going through. That's why this was interesting.
Yeah, ancient riverbed. All right, so I'm gonna see if we can actually see anything up in here. It's pretty deep. We can't really reach too much further, but it all does look uniform, like he was saying. You know, good observation, Quest. And yeah, look at it, how it separates into these clays. Yeah, I mean, I bet you if there's gold, this is where I'd be looking for gold, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Rockhound Quest and I out here, and we're gonna be still looking, but we're not quite down to the waterway that we want to be down to yet. We're looking for Josephine Creek. We're over at 029 so far. We're not really sure what that is, but I don't think this is magnetic. No, it's not telling me anything. No magical properties yet. So let's go check this out. We're gonna get to the river, but man, is it warming up quick, huh? This material called Awaruite, well, it's also called Josephinite, and I'm in Josephine County right now, so I'm going to head over to Josephine Creek and see if I can find that. Now, there's a lot of claims over there for a number of different minerals, because there's gold, silver, and I believe chromium in the area they were mining at some point. But I think that with some of the information I was given by Kaleidoscope Minerals there, I think that I can navigate through some of these claims, and I've done some good research as well to make sure that, you know, I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. But there's also a lot of serpentine out here, and so I wanted to show you that real quick. Now, this whole hillside right here is just where they cut for the road. It's real early in the morning, so nobody's out here. Real narrow road though, so you do want to be careful when you're coming up and down into this area. But there is, I mean, this is just chock full of this serpentine. Make sure there's nothing there, but you can see the sheen, and it's tacky. So I've also got another way that we're going to be able to test and see if this truly is serpentine. All right, so what I have here is a 500 pull strength magnet sticking to a very vertical rock, albeit this one's not exactly. There's a little bit of slippage there. There you go, that's vertical. So, and I also wanted to clarify that when I say the serpentine, that's a whole like subgroup, and I'm still learning some of this stuff, so we'll try to clarify every chance we get. And also, I mean, part of doing this is receiving feedback, and so if there's anytime you know something and you'd like to share with the rest of us, yeah, feel free, please. This is super interesting right here. So I'm gonna have to go check that out. I mean, it looks like quartz, I'm not sure. And I'm pretty sure this is all serpentine here, right? But if you look right over there, it looks like somebody might have been digging. That could be like a, who knows, ancient geothermal vent or something like that, you know, but definitely want to go over there real quick. Yeah, so there's no way I'm gonna actually get up there, unfortunately. There's the spot that it looks like, you know, maybe it was a vent of some sort throughout geological time. But look at this. Big old piece fell down. And what it looks like, and it's hard to see, of course, but we'll bring a little sample of this and we'll get some comparison shots. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Definitely gonna need a closer look on this. All right, well, seems that stuff we have here on the hillside, which I believe is the serpentine, very well, for the most part, it's got a good magnetism to it. We'll take a sample. The black that we just pulled off of this host rock which doesn't seem to have much of magnetism at all. It's not picking up any of the small bits, but this does have some pull to it. So we're going to investigate this a bit further. And by investigate, I mean walk around and pick up some more rocks. Definitely moisture welling up here. This place also has crazy flowers. Look at this. We're over here at 4105 and, well, National Forest 4105, I believe, is the labeling. This is where you're going to have a turnoff for a trailhead. This is a horn bend trailhead, as you can see up here on the sign. Well, yeah, horn bend. Anyway, there is a dirt road up here. Fire danger's high, but I wanted to head uphill just to show you that this part is going to turn into a gravel road, while this is going to stay paved. Now, right before this, there is a spot that is temporarily, gravel, but I believe that is due to washout and everything like that. And so it's well maintained. I mean, you can get your, as currently Rockhounding says, your lowrider Honda Civic by it, but this is just, look at that outcropping. I mean, it's amazing. So I believe that is where we're gonna try to be finding some of the runoff on the other side. I believe this is actually $8 Mountain we're looking at. We'll check on that though. What I assume brought the miners here originally was all these red soils here. From what I understand, a lot of the time you find the red soils, there's gonna be precious minerals, right? So I think these clays were probably the origins of the interest of this area. So all these clays here, I wonder if that's going on. I can't really reach, but with this red clay soil and some of this material that we're looking at up in here, I would say that these gold miners were really attracted to this area, and for good reason. But can you look at that water? You can see the pebbles from here, and we're at like, yeah, I don't know, probably 1,000 foot up. Seems like it. The beautiful and majestic 6 Mile. Here at the other end of the parking lot on 6 Mile with the glorious graffiti, we do have a nice little structured bridge though, with handicap accessible type. Do have nice creek, aesthetically pleasing foliage, rustic appeal. Come Rockhound, Illinois River. Once again, there is a little John up there if you need to take a potty break or the kids need to. I don't really like to check those things out too often, so I'm not gonna show you guys that, but here is unfortunately where the concrete ends, but it does open up to some pretty nice place. Thank you. This is a great place for rock hounding. A lot of gravels, clean water, no worries. Okay, what do we have here? Maybe some schist? Looks cool though. Check this one out back at home, huh? Alright, so look at that. That is a huge gravel bar with a big old pool to cool off in. You got rocks to jump, climb around, more nice clean water, bigger gravels down there. Oh man. Wish I could stop here, but this journey has to keep going. See that gloss there? The weathering. Okay, so last time I was out here, I stopped at this little spot and was just kind of feeling around a bit, you know, in some of this loose material. You can see, I do collect quite a bit, but nothing too spectacular. No, but I gave one of my friends there a little piece of the magnetite I found. So I'm hoping to see maybe a little bit of magnetite today. Agates will do though. Maybe some common opal or something along those lines. But yeah, let's see what we can find here. One thing you will see here though is this really rich dark red. I'm pretty sure it's a chalcedony of some sort, but I haven't found any big enough pieces to really get a good idea of what's going on. All right, we got something with a good pull to it. We'll see what's up there, and that tiny little bead there. Can't get the camera too close though. All right, well, so far collecting a good amount of the magnetite bearing ore, if not just good magnetite in there. So I think I'm gonna try to collect a little bit more and then move on to the next spot. That's a big one. This ranch is not messing around, people. They got some serious cows out here. Best beef in the West. Look at these emerald green waters. So beautiful. That's interesting. to look at these a little bit more. Right, well, right off the bat, everything's looking really nice down here. Clean, a lot of material, but it is a little rough on the ankles, so you do want to have some good boots, some good footwear, at least to get down, and then from there you can lose the shoes. Some serpentine in there, hasn't been eroded yet. Looks like we got some more of that rhyolite looking stuff. Maybe. Might be really quartzy as well. Definitely looks like quartz, sir. That definitely looks like quartz. Good thing you got that saw. No, actually I didn't grab the magnet. This looks like a brecciated serpentine. It's tacky. That could be some like dead algae. A lot of quartz. A lot of quartz in this area. Check that out.
Natural?
I'm not sure what that is, dude, but that was like rainbow. Wow. Yeah, right? It's just some crazy material here. I think maybe we'll have Rockhound Quest cut some of this up. Looks like we might have some rhyolite here. It's kind of neat. Little piece of quartz. Maybe some serpentine. This is great. Look at that. Ponytail, the grass. Definitely had some appreciation for some of the minerals of the area as well. Looks like we had some good quartz finds. Awesome. Well, let's keep looking. Wow, there's just so much out here that I don't know. Can't identify yet, so man, lucky to be a rockhound. Find new stuff all the time. Check out these sweet pods. have here? What's this? Looks like we have maybe quartz in there. Maybe that's basalt, or that might be serpentine. So on the way down to the river, you're going to see a number of trailheads, and they do have amenities, albeit small and only for day use, but the area is pretty nice. And if you want to do a little bit more looking at the area, definitely check out the trailheads.